Enough of that. Enough of that. We are back, people. Finally managed to get my brother in the right setting because always jumping on the intervention. But we are back under the lens, people. You know, like that. 6 p.m. in the evening, we finally managed to make it work. Big up everyone that's gonna pass through. Big up all the playback gang, everybody. We have Chinks Phase in the building.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you telling me, big man? You good?
I'm big up, man. I'm good, man. Thanks for the invite, man. Appreciate it, bro. I appreciate being here, man. Big up the chat and everybody and everything, isn't it?
Yeah, man. See what we can do, see what we can drum up tonight. But I thought I'd just obviously ask you about your Arsenal journey. You know what I mean? Obviously how you got into the club, where you think the club is now, all this kind of good stuff. I know your views are slightly different to mine in certain areas. That's why I wanted to have you on in it. Like I said, we ain't doing echo chamber over here. So and I'm gonna talk a little bit, obviously, down the stream about yourself, your channel, the kind of things that you're doing, what you'd like to do. But yeah, man, I usually start with just like your first exposure to the club, bro. Maybe some good and bad memories from your early times.
It's my uncle, man. Do you remember the do you remember the first person you wanted to be like being a kid?
Yeah.
Like that was my uncle. Like,
Right.
I don't remember much other people in between, but I remember that he was the first person I thought, right, I want to be like, because it was him. He's Uncle Jason, he's Arsenal, and then my Uncle Darren, his brother's Liverpool, innit? And Darren, like Uncle Jason, he breeded and moved out with his gal, innit? But Uncle Darren stayed at grandma's, innit? So
right.
Uncle Darren was mean. He wouldn't let man in his room. He wouldn't let man play his place. He Sega and all them things there. He was just mean. But Uncle Jason was blessed.
Right.
And yeah, it was I just wanted to be like my Uncle Jason, really and truly.
Yeah, that's mad, you know, because it's like this. You see when you say, "Oh, the person you wanted to be like when you was young," that was my older cousin, because obviously, and he's called Darren as well. He's called Darren as well. You get me? But he weren't like that. He weren't not letting me play. I was playing duck hunt and all them things there. You get it? He was bringing me in. He was schooling, man. He was showing me about kid and play. Who is it? The the two jump, the crisscross and all them.
Yeah. Crisscross. You know?
Get me? Yeah, bro. Yeah, that was my older cousin Darren. You get me? I looked at him like a brother. So give me like, I don't know, some early good memories at Arsenal Football Club for you, bro.
I remember, you know, because I don't really go and watch games, like, to be honest. So, but I remember my uncle's friend David Rose. One day, I was at my grandma's and he just took me to Highbury. He took me to Highbury and bought me a shirt. And I never ever forget that, ever. I don't know where he is now, but if I ever make it in life, I'm gonna look after him. I remember that day like it was nothing. Like he took me, we got on the train, and then he bought me the shirt. And then I was lucky because now, you know, football's in cycles now, innit? So you know that you have your time when you're winning and you have your time when you're not in it. Like, cause of the time I think I supported Arsenal, we won a lot. Like we were winning a lot, innit? So it solidifies your choice. Yeah. You get what I mean? Yeah. So I think that part it kind of plays part of my love, because it confirms my choice, and the time when, you know, like that time when, you know, when you're young, you're most impressionable. There's things that just kind of set you in stone when you're a kid for some reason. Like, and mine, because we won. Like, you can't chat to me about Arsenal because we're winning. Like, I don't care what you support. I'm young. I'm being childish. I'm not doing no mature stuff. We're on smoke, bro. We win. So we got Thierry and them, man. You can't chat. You're right. You know what I'm saying? So,
you couldn't chat to, man. I hear it.
All the memories were good, man. All the memories were good growing up. And this is freaking young. I remember I had a training coat that was Adidas. And that was Adidas. And that's mad. I wish I could find that. That's worth peas now. So man's young ages, it was like you got a lot of profit back from being an Arsenal fan.
Good time to have stocks, I like. That's what I'm saying. My school life was good, bro.
Yeah.
My school life was good. When we get, especially when we had Thierry banging, like that was all it was. People were scared of that done. So that's what I'm saying. My time was good. I mean, I don't really have many bad memories. Like maybe when I was a bit older and we didn't win the Champions League final, like that. So good memories when you was young. Champions League final. I mean, what is there anything else that kind of stands out as like, I wish that didn't happen, like that?
Man, it sounds so cliche, but it's just that's the Arsenal way, man, isn't it? Because maybe I'm too Arsenal that it deludes me a bit, but I just think we mess up our glory. Not no more. Not no more. I was.
Now it's man on your side of the defense telling us, man, go and support our next team if you want trophies, innit? It's upside down. Big up Jaws though. Make sure you're subscribing to Durag Diaries. Come on.
I feel like we got robbed. All them Champions League. Remember when the whistle blew and then Van Persie got sent off, and what do you call it? Who got sent off? Perez, was it Perez or Lehman?
Lehman.
We got a tough deal in Europe, I feel, man. I just think we got a tough deal. I was like, and that's I look for an answer that makes sense to me, innit, when stuff don't go my way, innit, and it just, even like, think about it now, Barca have been found, they were found guilty of like giving refs bribes. Did you know about that?
No, when? Recently?
No, this is a few years ago. They got found guilty of bribing refs. I'm sure it was years after they did it, though. Years after they did it.
Okay.
But these are the times when we're playing them in the Champions League. So you know another one that hurt.
Go ahead.
49 undefeated, man.
49 undefeated. The Man United thing that pissed me off, bro. That it was them. Do you get it? I hear it.
That's a permanent memory.
I hear it. I said a permanent scar.
Because you can style it off like, but you ain't won 49. So I mean, you ain't been undefeated in 49. You ain't done that. We did it a whole season, and all times when Liverpool got close to doing it, and you get what I'm saying. So really, truly, I'm playing it off like, so what? We got 49. Do 49. So what if you beat us? But inside, like in the car, I was crying. When I got in the car, I was crying, bro.
Yeah, look what's Jaws man saying this day. Jaws is on. Big up Jaws every time, man. The man has put the link in the channel. Make sure you're subscribing to Durag Diaries each and every time, and subscribe to Chinks as well. Hit his name in the title. Go and show him some love. I know he's gone over the milestone of 500, so big him up each and every time. Definitely a welcome guest over here. So let's talk about where you think the club is currently. This is what I ask everyone as well. We go back to your good and bad memories, and then we come to the current day. Dun dun dun. Like that. 2025. I think we're in the upside down, but it ain't me, it's you. So where's the club now, bro?
I think we're in a nice position, man. I feel like we're set, man. I trust what's going on in it. So I'm in a happy spot right now. Of course, I want to win, not what they call happy clappy, but I'm proud to support my team at the moment, innit?
The
stock market.
It's crashed. We got Everest, man. But go on. You're proud to support the team. You get me? Tell them,
man. I have faith in what we're doing. It seems sensible. This Berta guy seems like he's on smoke, if you believe all the rumors and stuff like that. So I don't know. I'm a fan of Arteta, innit? I think he's good. I think he's just a few players.
A few players. We're going to talk about all of that. Obviously, you get me, for a 3 year second in a row. You know what I mean?
Last one was difficult, though.
Difficult, bro. We was on the ropes, cuz, we was on the ropes, bro. It's just about. I reckon the league went on a couple more weeks, bro. It might have been dark. I'm being real honest. For that second place that everyone covered so much and says that's achievement. I feel like we've gone backwards a little bit this year, but obviously, what was your thoughts on how the season played out? Do you feel like there's been any type of regression? Obviously, you said you're happy with what's going on. You know, what's your thoughts? What was your thoughts on last season?
It was strenuous because it was a hard watch at times, man. Because there's moments when maybe it's woe is me and I got a victim mentality, but there's just sometimes when stuff happens to us and I'm like, fuck, it's always us, like it's always us. There's always, we don't just like, sometimes we get like 8-2. I can deal with 8-2. We were whack. We were shit. Like that was all us. We were shit. We lost 8-2. But like these time women, and it sounds like I don't want to play the violin. I just don't want to play the violin because I know what's gonna happen. I don't want to play the violin. So I'm just gonna say it was a tough season. I said it was the most difficult of the seconds because it fucking was, bro. There was moments, bro. It's getting shaky. Newcastle are just having us up. We're doing all right everywhere, but Newcastle are just having them up. When I'm doing football YouTube, I'm having to talk to more of them, man. I'm thinking, right, I don't remember where you lot pop up. I don't remember you lot being happy and being on YouTube Spaces. Like, you get what I'm saying? Newcastle are just having us up, and I'm thinking, fucking hell. And then the Champions League was the little uplift, like. And then what happened?
And then we met some real pressure.
No, but it's just in the boxes, man. It's just in the boxes, man.
Man. Yeah, man. I mean, like I said, personally, you know, this was definitely the hardest second. You know, like I said, if there was a couple more weeks, it would have been spooky, I reckon. You know what I mean? But not obviously in a wider scheme of things, because obviously, you know, top four is top four, you being the champs, that kind of thing. But you know, for the status quo sort of thing, the status quo. What do you expect for next season then? Obviously, you've been seeing what's going on in the transfer market. You know what I mean? What do you expect for next season? We'll talk about the pieces in a minute, but what's your expectations for the team going into next season, bro?
I don't know, you know. Because the last 3 years, I thought we could win it foolishly. You get what I mean? So I don't really have faith in myself right now to give you an. Right now, I'm a bit rattled. Like I don't really know if I can trust my judgment. Like, you get what I mean? So I don't know if my expectations are stupidity. Because as much as an Arsenal fan, you don't want to say it. You shouldn't say it. You're not allowed to say it. We don't have the accreditations to say we're going to win this and win that. Do you get what I'm saying? But so much man do. So. I don't know, man. I'm feeling vulnerable right now, man. That's all I'm saying. I don't know. But I hope we fucking win something, man. I hope we win something.
You still think it's cool if Arteta just leaves with something? Because for me, I'm like, well, look, obviously we want the big boys, but beggars can't be choosers. You know what I mean? I'm looking at City. I'm looking at Liverpool. You know what I mean? Like, they kind of got their big boy pants on. So I'm like, look, I don't know if half a decade is enough credit for one FA Cup. Is one cup going to cut it? I mean, if we did a cup double, I don't think anyone could have any qualms of Arteta being the man to take us on beyond next season to get it. But I don't know, man. Do you reckon just one would be enough?
For what? For me, for the fan base, for the board?
Yeah, because I know what you're like. No, first of all, let's talk about you first, and then we'll talk about the fan base and people in general. It's your show, bro. So let's talk about you.
Is it enough? Factually speaking, so if you don't win that next year, should he be out?
Or is him winning one trophy like a FA Cup or a Carabao? Because I was saying that last year, just leave with something. Just leave with something. And then I don't mind looking at your face for another season, bro, because it whets the appetite. Winning breeds winning, you know, all of the kind of usual stuff that people say. But I'm saying if he goes next year, because some people are saying next season, pundits, fans, they're saying he could be in trouble by Christmas if we're kind of like lagging behind. This is what they're saying. So what is good enough? Because some people I speak to say, I spoke to Saad, big up Saad's Football Corner. He was saying he expects Arteta to be here till the end of his contract. I mean, that's another 2 years. You know what I mean? So next season, if he wins one cup, And I'm talking about a domestic cup here, because obviously if he wins the league or the big ears, that goes without saying that you're going to see him the next season and everything's kind of, back to factory settings almost. You get it? But I think that's on a general scale. But let's talk about you. What would you be happy with next year? If he won nothing, would you still want him to be the manager for the season after?
It depends on the context around it, I suppose. Yeah, it depends on the context around it, I think, man. If we just collapse and everybody's available and you just make them bear wrong decisions, that's going to be a bit suspicious. But I don't know, because I don't really do football like that. I don't really do expectations because I'm an Arsenal fan. My expectations have led me to so much disappointment. Do you get what I mean? So I just see what happens and take it for what it is. Like, do you get what I mean? Like, I can't. I'd be an idiot to keep doing that because that just upsets me.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I don't know. I actually don't know.
All right, okay, and that's for you. That's for you, and that's fair enough, bro. Because, like I said, you've always done that, and you've always kept your same stance, no matter who you're on with, and that's why I respect it. Let's talk about in general then, because obviously, the general football talk is, people are onto Arteta, people like myself. Do you know what I'm saying? I'll put myself in that bracket. However, I don't want him gone more than I want Arsenal to win. If you hear what I'm saying, him winning something for me is kind of enough, innit? Do you get it? But not a lot of people share that. Like I said, there's people that want majors. There's people that's okay if he gets a cup double next year. There's still some people like yourself that are saying just about the context. So I'm saying in general, though, there is a bit more pressure on Arteta. So in general terms, what do you think would be enough for him to stay at the club for a season beyond next?
But the fucking fans are just...
Speaking, so
yeah, just I don't know that I can't speak for the people there, man. My algorithm's a bit more positive than
that's fine
than the win me stuff now, because I understand how difficult it is to win. Like, do you know what I mean? Being the third most successful team in England, people look at that as like you've won loads of things. But I'm looking at it from the angle that we've won not the most or the second most. And I remember the times when we won, it was extremely difficult, or the team was that just amazing and it won as competitive as it is now. And like, I don't know, man. The people are just going to want his head. No matter what he does, people are going to want his head. If he wins one cup, they're going to complain about the cup. If he wins a double cup, they're going to say he's got no big trophies. If he has to basically win everything. Basically, he has to win. He can maybe lose 2 games the whole season. He has to win League Cup, FA Cup, Champions League, Premier League. He has to win everything for Arsenal fans to shut up and pundits to shut up and everyone to shut up. He has to win everything. That's it.
So he can't. So he can't win then. Basically,
there's going to be some angle to have a go at him.
Right. That's cool. So looking at obviously you say you ain't got no expectations and that, looking at what City and Liverpool are doing and things like that in the transfer market, looking at what we're doing, how do you think, because obviously some of the fans are saying that if we don't back up our idea, say if this whole Gyökeres story is true, but say that he's like the only gold dust that we get through. I mean, firstly, actually, let me ask you about Madueke, bruv. What do you think about Madueke?
To be honest, I think I've seen him play once against. Has he played against us?
Yeah, I think so.
I think he played once. He played once against us, to be honest. So I don't really know. I ain't seen that much of him, to be honest.
So it's not like it don't impress you either way. Zubimendi, what do you think about Zubimendi?
I've heard good stuff, but I ain't really watched him too much. I think if he's as good as they say he is, how do we keep buying these guys for like 50 M's from Spain for this cheap? That's great business. 2 DMs for you could say about a decade, because if he's there 5 years, Partey's there 5 years, 100 M's for those two. That's just how do we keep doing that? Someone's scouting well over there or something. So
Okay, yeah. I like that. And what do you think about this whole Gyökeres thing? Because obviously, there's some Arsenal fans that are still like, "Oh, I would have rather Sesko." Amazingly, to me, but like I said, it's Chinese whispers with the eyes. We all see different things in it. So, like, what do you think about that whole Sesko and Gyökeres thing? Obviously, the talk is now that it might be hours, as Fabrizio Romano says. The deal might be done in a matter of hours. So, how do you feel about it, bro? Are you gassed about it? Would you have rather Sesko? Do you not see any difference?
To be honest, I'm so much of an Arteta sexual. I was actually understanding Sesko. I was understanding the logic of it because he likes our team to be. It sounds weird, yeah, but our team, yeah, is basically Arteta if he was a player in that position. Our whole team is. Do you get what I mean? You see, technically sound, go backwards, can go forwards, pause, kind of a good all rounders. Like our forwards defend, our defenders attack, our midfielders do, like, do you know what I mean? So our team is a very functional team because everybody is very, what's the word? Like, they can go both ways. They're good at. Do you get? We got like 11. Even our goalkeeper is taking touches and dropping the shoulder. Like, do you get what I mean? So we're a very functional and fluid team, and that's because we have players that can do more than one thing in every position. If you get what I mean. And that I remember being under Wenger, we had maybe 2 defenders, and everybody else was great at going forward, and then we were shit at defending. And I remember those times when we'd have to hear, they're so naive. Like, you know what I'm saying? People say, they play a great game, but then you've lost. Like, do you know what I mean? That's when we hit the ceiling, and then it would fall down when we finished. Like Mozart, what's Rosicki, Mozart, and all.
Mozart, yeah.
And I remember that, and it was nice, but then we just get punched in the face too often. That used to hurt my feelings. I didn't like that. So this team is very difficult to beat right now at this moment, and I think that's because of the functionality of it. So I think Sesko helps the functionality of the team, if you get what I mean.
Right. Okay. So are you disappointed? And hold on, even before I even ask you the next question, I got you, bro. I got you. This is my first ever super chat. Man like BBK and man like BBK, it does work. You get me? You get me? Yeah? You made history, big man. You made history, man. Yeah, the first ever, man. You get that's your piece of history. Thank you ever so much, man. Really appreciate that. That's definitely a WBBK. That's the first ever one. Definitely a moment there. Big yourself up, man. Mods obviously get his link in the chat. You know what we do. Anyway, sorry to interrupt that there. That was a bit of a moment. So boom.
That was necessary.
Necessary stuff, bro. Madness. Just off today as well. So big up BBK.
You know stuff like that makes it all worth it. Views. Because you know this content thing, some people would, what are you doing, man? Like, having a go at you and like, do this and do that. You're wasting your time. You know what I mean? You know, like that little bit there that makes you think, yeah, you will shat on me, but now look, you get what I'm saying?
You know, like, nah, not even any of that. But you know, it's love, innit? Obviously, it's what we're here to do, but we're here to also try and have the best for Arsenal. You get me? And always keep, like my views on sport the same. You get me? But yeah, no, that's a W, man. That's love, man. Big up BBK for that each and every time. So we was obviously talking about. So are you disappointed in the Gyökeres thing? Then how do you think he's gonna fare, bro? If it goes through?
I'm not. To be honest, I'm not disappointed. I'm a bit ignorant in it. So I'm like Premier League over everything. I'm a bit racist. I like Brexit ball. I'm not here for all of this foreign stuff like this. Come over here and let me see it, or I'm not interested. Right. Like, do you get what I mean? So either of them, I don't really watch. I'm not really fussed or bothered either way. It was Isak for me. Yeah. That's the guy, and then anything else, I'll just see what happens.
Right. I can't even argue with that because obviously it's Isak for everybody. Do you know what I mean? But
yeah,
no one's gonna get that. But what it is for me is like, look, and I've been saying it because obviously people keep saying to me, "Oh, you're jumping out the window. Sesko will suit the system more," and I'm like, I get it, but like obviously because he hasn't lit up world football yet. Do you know what I'm saying? Like he hasn't had a breakout season. There's not enough sample size. I'm just like, they want 90 million euros, cuz. Do you get it? I'm just like, huh? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's smart. That's good of you though, because you know, like a lot of our Arsenal fans, because we don't traditionally spend money, they just want us to spend money. Like I know 40 million and £1 was embarrassing, but that's kind of who we are. We're trying to spend as we chose to be a self-sufficient club from really Wenger's days, and then they didn't pick Usmanov, they chose Kroenke because he more sided with that self-sufficient role. So that's who we are. That's who we are. We're gonna skimp a pound there or two. We're gonna try. That's just
yeah. I mean, look, and I'm saying that because look, obviously, there's a lot of things to consider. Like the people on my side of the fence, you know, they're looking at, you know, how much money's been spent, you know, because even when we're finished by this summer, it's probably going to be a billy or just under, like just under, to get it. So they're looking at what we're spending. So even I'm looking at what we're spending, but it's not like I'm of that volition. I want us to spend at least have one brazy summer, yeah. However, it's still got to make sense, Chinks, to get it. So I'm like, look, I understand that you might pay for potential, but this ain't DDFC. I don't know what's going on, cuz like I know the guy's young. Gyökeres is 27, bro. He's not a grandpa, bro. Do you get it? Like we just bought Norgard, who's 31. I'm not hearing everyone talking about the age with that one. Do you get it?
Yeah,
so for me, it was like, what's the more calculated risk? There's more sample size of Gyökeres. He's done it in the championship for you get me twice for 2 years in a row. The first year it was 17. The year after it was 20 plus. You get me? Then he went to Portugal. We know the numbers he's done over there. He's only been getting better with age. Do you know what I'm saying? He's at the right age, the win now age. So when I'm putting all of those things together, I'm saying for me, it feels like a mistake to say there's a market opportunity. We can get this guy for 60 million pound, Chinks. That's 70 million euros. That's how much we can spend. So for me, when I see that Arteta's like Sesko, I'm like, bro, like where's the logic in that? Do you know what I'm saying? But
do we know that Arteta is Sesko though?
Bro, I mean, like I said, you can't really say it's Berta because it was Sesko before Berta turned up. We've been looking at Sesko for about 2 years, brother. Do you get it? He turned us down last year because he didn't want to play behind Kai Havertz. So maybe Berta's come and said, look, if you guys have already done your homework on this guy, I'm not going to affect it. Yeah, the only reason that we've not got Sesko right now, Chinks, in my humble opinion, is because they asked for too much peas. if they had said, look, you can give us 60, you can give us 70 million euros, I think we'd be looking at Sesko right now and not talking about Gyökeres. That's my honest, and I feel that it's an Arteta signing. If there's proof to say that he ain't, then I'll hold my hands out. I'm never wrong and strong, but I feel like it's an Arteta signing because it's been going on before Berta got it. You know what I mean?
See, then this is me now because me going with my feelings has got me in trouble before. Do you know what I mean? So I don't. I try not to do my feelings, man.
So what do you think? So you're saying that Berta, that it's facts that it's a Berta signing?
I don't know. I'm saying I don't know, man. I think a long time ago, yeah, I got okay with saying I don't like. There's some things I'm just not gonna know, and I just wait for what happens. Really, I don't know, man.
Yeah, you're not even looking into that. Not even looking into that
because I can't get a definitive answer, even if they do say it. You know, so you're gonna do PR. You're gonna say whatever sounds good. So I don't know. I don't know, man.
I get it, and that's a good way to be. Obviously, it's the belly of the beast when you do bloody content creation, but it is a good way to be, bro. It is. All right, cool. So we're doing a Harry Potter moment now. You know, like that. You got you got your magic wand. 3 things you can change at the club. It can be anything. Fans, culture, players. You know, what 3 things would you change with immediate effect? Immediately, in the words of Sonny.
What, just for Arsenal? I can change anything to do with Arsenal.
Anything, bro.
First, I changed the fucking fans. Fucking fans piss me off. That's the first thing I changed there. I go, there's men on this thing belly aching all day about Arsenal. I'm thinking, right, do you even support us? This is crazy. This don't look like support. This just looks like algorithm stuff to grow your YouTube channel. This don't look like support. This is not what support looks like. This is not how you support something. So fans 1000%. Fans again. Fans. Fans.
fans and fans, just the fans,
is
yeah.
third, and yeah, and I'm a selfish cunt. That's how selfish I am. So I'll change it so that I get to go to all the games free with transport there and back. And I don't know, they give me some money. Me. I'm selfish.
Me, selfish.
Club.
I love that. that. Big up Mr. Battered. He's saying bottom of the bottom Gooners versus tippity top Gooners. This needs to be pay-per-view on the zone. Nah, man, this is a safe space, man, especially on Under the Lens. If it was intervention, we've got heated on intervention, but this is a safe space, man. This is Under the Lens, and this is someone I respect, innit? Regardless if he's got a different opinion to me and sees it different to me. Like I said, Chinese whispers with the eyes. We all see different things. We all see different things here. And I'm probably one of those guys belly aching all day about the Arsenal. Big up man like Rashid in the building. Arsenal Revolution TV. The revolution will be televised. Big up, man. Each and every time. Make sure you guys are smashing the like for me. Make sure you guys are clicking Chinks' name in the title and subbing to his channel show, man. All the love in the world. E. Rouse in the building. Maybach music. Big yourself up, my guy. I hope you're good. He said, no, Arteta got to win the league or CL. We are going to get into the comments. I just want to get through my little questions. Go on.
This is the thing, though, views. Yeah, nah, Arteta got to win the league or Champions League. See, me as Arteta now, I'm a prick, innit? Or what? Or what?
Or what?
Or what?
Man said, oh, fucking Man said, oh, what? Do you know what? That's funny, though, because I was watching Big Up Shane, man, my bro. We got not under the lens. We got a clean through 1-on-1 at 8 p.m. He was showing a clip of Igal going mad on one guy called Brandon, bro. And I was just saying the same, bro. Like, he's like, don't do that. And I was just like, oh, what, bro? Like, what the fuck? What are you going to do, bro? You know what I'm saying? Don't say this. I'm saying, oh, what, bro? What are you going to do, bro? You ain't going to do nothing, bro. Shut up, bro. You get me? So I get it. Big up everyone in the comments, though. Definitely big up E. Ross. That's my guy. We're going to get to you guys. If you've got any questions for Chinks, put them in as well. Let me just get through my questions and we'll rock out with the chat for a bit. You know, like that. Cool. Champions League then. Obviously, you know, you're a guy that hasn't got expectations. What is that? Is that the same for the Champions League? Obviously, we had last 2 years, quarters, semis. Is it only right we expect the final?
That would be nice, man. It would be so nice. That's the one thing, you know. That's the thing, you know. That's what you hear about all the time. That's the only thing they can chat to man about, and they always want to chat to man about it. I've noticed they always want to talk to us about that. That's always a matter of discussion. Even Nottingham Forest, Aston Villa, even them man want to talk about that.
Yeah,
you get what I mean? So.
Yeah. It's bad. It's bad.
I hope so, but it's difficult, man. It's difficult, man. And you know me, I'm ignorant. I put Ronaldo over Messi just because he did it in Stoke on a rainy day. You get what I mean? Like, I'm England all the way. That's
Man said he did it in Stoke on a rainy day. Say less, man. And that means something, bro. It does mean something. It really does.
Premier League over everything. So I'm out here giving it the big one. I'm telling man, no Uber Eats league team can chat to me. No, what are you talking about? Your league, Uber Eats. I'm out here being disrespectful. And they just well-winded up in man's ends.
I'm telling you, bro.
I took everything. Everything. So that my whole manifesto and theory and who I am is being withered by these defeats in these European arenas.
In these arenas, these Colosseum. You get me? I hear it, bro. Like,
so I want it.
I listen. I'm saying just by that logic alone, we should be obviously saying final, but.
But you know, this is the thing though. Who the fuck are we though of yous? We ain't even won it once.
That's what I'm saying. For me, I don't expect us to get. I would fucking look, you know, Kevin Keegan, bro. I was trying to hold back so much last season because after we beat Madrid, like I said, I do philosophy football. I was at the Emirates. You get me? They never booked the semi-final. I'm like, what? The club don't even believe. I was believing, but I didn't want to say it too much. I didn't want to say it too loud. I was just having the little boy in me, you know, like Van Persie, the little boy in me. I'm like, oh Lord, Don't make us get to this final, you know. Do not, because bro, I was going out to Germany, cuz, you know, like that. And
Shit,
people say I'm a negative.
Munich and them ones. Yeah.
Bro, I was gonna be out there, cuz, you know, like doing the caterpillar on German soil, bro. You know, like that. I was really gonna be out there, bro. Fuck all of that. I know I ain't getting into the stadium. I'm just gonna be out there, you know, like that, doing vlogs.
Just gonna be in the atmosphere.
I'm just gonna be out there, bro. And I was trying not to get giddy. I'm like, look, you know what I mean? Like, we got PSG next. They're gonna be harder than Madrid. All the fans, mate, I'll see you in the final. I was trying not to get giddy, bro. But obviously, some fans will tell you, boy, it's been quarters, it's been semis. We're looking for the final now. You've been here half a decade. We spent $1 billion, but I don't know. I don't know. I mean, maybe we'll have to see how the rest of the window pans out. Let's talk about the window for a little bit, though. NordVPN. He's gonna be announced in the next couple of days. What's your thoughts on that? Because some of the fans are saying good business. You know what I mean? Some of the fans are saying, what is this?
I think that's good business, man. That's Premier League proven for the low. He's here for the Jorginho role apparently, because Partey didn't want to play that role, supposedly, in it, because that's where he was being demoted to, and I understand why I didn't want to play that role. So the amount of minutes that Jorginho played is minimum anyway. So I see him being involved. His tools so he can help to our attack. Brentford are what is it? I think they're second in the league quickest at progressing the ball or some shit like that from defense to attack. After I think City, they said, or maybe Liverpool, I can't remember. I need to remember what pod I heard that on. But and I think he's a part of that, to be honest. They're better when he plays. I think they lose a majority of games where they don't play. So I'm seeing him be useful theoretically. And then all that being said, he could turn up and be whack. Do you get what I mean? So I'm just going to try and see what happens when he plays, to be honest, man.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't think it's too hard to be an upgrade on Jorginho, even though Jorginho, you know, especially when the game weren't on us, did a good job, like in terms of moving the ball around and dictating the pace of the game. Obviously, if you got behind him, we're fucked, you know, like that, because it's like molasses. But you know what I mean? Out of the Chelsea rejects, bro, that's probably the only one you could say kind of just came in and did okay, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. Kepa, that's why I'm segueing onto the Chelsea rejects bit. What do you think about that? I say it's a bit of a reject move, especially because he's only going to be 5 bags less than Raya, apparently. That's what's being reported.
What wages?
Yeah, wages.
That's Chelsea, though, man. You want to take anyone from Chelsea, their wages are preposterous, bro. Our highest paid player is because he came from Chelsea. Because when man moves from clubs, he's not going to take less money if he's moving from Premier League. And, you know, like, it's annoying, yeah, because it's not... And this is the problem with the game. It's not about man's actual individual talent. It's about all the things that tick the boxes. So so Champions League winner ticks the box. International ticks the box. Like there's things that just tick boxes that justify. Like Declan Rice won a European trophy, even though it don't matter. He's English. There's just certain things that tick a box that dictate price. So I think a lot of these men tick boxes that justifies prices,
right?
So now it's about it's that whole being a hippie and capitalist society. Do you get what I mean?
I'm just laughing at this. Don. Look at Hyper. They've been rinsing me lately about the internet. Oh, you got to be able to laugh at yourself, innit? But I can never escape it, man. The man them said I got to be famous for something, innit? You know, like that. We're in phase 2 right now. You get me? You look like processes and all that shit. We're in phase 2 right now. I started on my phone. Now I'm on the Mac. You get me? Phase 3, we're gonna have computer with 10 screens, you know, like that. Like it's coming. Right. Don't worry. But big up, man. But yeah, sorry to I just had to laugh at that because you know the chat doing what they usually do.
Big up the chat, man.
Yeah, man. You get me? Big up Hyper saying, big up Chinks, my Jenna. Big up, man. Big up, man. Big up Yasser TV in the building as well. Big up Mr. Views and Mr. Chinks. Big up Yasser, man. Just reached 400 on his channel as well, Chelsea fan. Big up Yasser each and every time, man.
Big up the scum. Yeah.
Well, let me stay on this Chelsea thing, bro. Because what is this infatuation? I've been saying maybe they've got compromising photos. I don't know what it is, bro. But we keep going to Chelsea and handing them money, bro. We keep helping them out. Do you see
honest, though, what deals have been shit?
In my opinion, all of them.
Louise was important.
Not for me, but cool. This is your space. So
Check was important.
He was getting called Agent Check, big man. I don't know. I don't know.
But then there was people that if there was internet when Henri was being signed, there were people that would have said, "Oh, he's a flop. Why are we signing him?" Like, do you know what I mean? Check was fucking solid, bro, for us. Pause.
What I'd say, and this is where I'll give you a bit of credence, yeah, because I mentioned this in my earlier stream as well. Because someone was saying, "Oh, Arsene Wenger was buying Czech," but it was a different time. You get me? When you look at the players, when you look at Czech, I don't think he done very well for us, but I could understand the reason why buying him is Peter Cech. When we got Gallas, I could understand that's Gallas. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Businessman.
Yeah. So
Diarra.
Not for me. Like I said, I liked Cech when he done it, but I didn't like how he played for us. Maybe Gallas was probably the most successful Chelsea player that's ever come to Arsenal, bro, in my opinion. And I like Jorginho. Yeah, a lot of people didn't like Jorginho. That was a recent one, but I thought he did a job in a double pivot.
Louise was important to our defenses now.
I thought he was a bit of a bozo though, but like I'm saying, it's Chinese whispers, my guy. Like I see something different from you. Do you understand? That's it. So, but I'm asking you, innit? I'm asking you. So you think all of that is being good business, like the good relationship that we built? Because they're little bro in us, bro. They're calling us the sex boys, you know, like CEX and that. You get me? Taking out their rubbish and that. That's what they're saying to us.
This is nonsense though, but you finished below us though.
And we're not taking.
Do you know what I mean?
No, I get that. That's a very good point. Yeah, sorry.
Like, imagine me and you go Weight Watchers, yeah. you lose £200 and I lose £37. I can't chat shit to you. But in this football world, we can all chat shit to each other and say we're a football fan. Like you can't chat shit. We're buying your players and finishing above you, and you think you're ripping us off.
That's another angle.
How is this logical?
Oh, yeah. See, that's Chinese whispers, bro. That's another angle I didn't even think of, though. That's another angle I didn't think of, because I'm thinking, why are we not going to get Cole Palmer then? Why are we not getting Lavia? Like, you understand what I'm saying? I don't know, man. But it's always good. It's always good to hear everyone. It's like I'm saying, I want to hear your. So you think it's been good business? What do you think about the players leaving? Do you think that's good business, leaving on the free? Now let's keep Voldemort aside, because we know probably why he's gone. Yeah, he who can't be named. He who can't be named. You get me? He's just been charged. Like, yeah?
Okay.
We kind of really know why there was probably a bit of an impasse in that. You understand? But obviously we've let Kieran Tierney go, who that's Scotland's #1 left back. I think I don't think that's good business in 2025. Still seeing players go for a free. I'm not saying it's impossible and it don't happen, but we've
that's who we are, though, man.
Do you know
where this even annoyed me? We're so for the players at our club. That's who Wenger was. If you want to go, okay, yeah, you can go. He used to beg the players to stay. Something like that's who we are. If you don't, just go. That's who we are. Just if you do right by us, you can go. We've always been that club. Vieira, they all got to go where they want to go. We're not hold. Do you remember when Gabriel Hines, funny enough, our assistant coach was at Man U, and his contract ran out, and he could go anywhere, and he was going to go Liverpool. And Alex Ferguson said no. He said no. He had no right in saying no, but he vetoed the move. He said no. I don't know what they said behind the scenes, but then Heinz went Real Madrid, and then Liverpool are back Norway after. We don't stand in players' ways. If you do right by us and play your best when you're here, you can go wherever you want to go. That's who we are as a club. Who have we ever held? What players have we held hostage?
No, because we've never shown enough ambition. This has been the problem. For me, that's the way I see it, and I don't like letting no player go for a free. I'm not saying like, because we've seen our players go to plenty of different clubs in the Premier League. They're always little bro in us. Then they're coming to take our best players at that. Do you get it? Ashley Cole, Clichy, Sanya, Adebayor, like Nasri, the list goes on. Van Persie, do you get it? So I understand what you're saying, but for me, I just think like if we're meant to be not wasting money and not like, surely if they want to go, they want to go. You can't keep them hostage, of course, but letting them go for the free is what I'm saying. Like Voldemort, we know, but Kieran Tierney, I'm like, man, like maybe, you know what I mean? Like, do you think that's good business? I'm not talking about holding them hostage. I'm just talking about letting them go for free.
That's how it fucking goes, though, man. Mbappe just went for free. Excuse me. Like you can't. What can you do? Like I don't know. It would have been nice, but so far, so they wanted to get rid of Aubameyang. They wanted to get all of these man. They was paid up to go. All I know is whatever. Listening to these man and following these man, we've been on an upward trajectory up until late. And then just where Liverpool were, where they finished, I don't know, fifth, third, second, fifth, fourth. In 7 years, they've done all of that and then only won the league twice. So it's not. It's I don't know, man. It's just unfair, man. It's unfair.
I get it. And like I said, it's about your views and not mine. And like I said, I don't want it to be an echo chamber. I want to see obviously the logic behind it, because I feel like some people just say things to say things. I always try and base my shit around logic, at least. You get it? So I hear it. Big up Everson. Big up mate Darren Martin in the building. Laughing at Hyper. Big up all the people in the chat. Like I said, make sure you're following my guest. Click on his name in the title. Go and show him a little bit of love. Like I said, he don't just do football. We are going to get to you and your channel and what you do in a little piece. So you obviously then, I don't even feel like I need to ask whether you feel like Arteta is the guy to bring us forward. Obviously you do.
I could be wrong. I don't know.
I mean, I normally ask, obviously, you know, do you think the manager's the right guy? Is he doing the right things? Will you put your future in his hands?
What makes him the right guy, though?
Do you see him doing the right things according to how you view the game?
No, not in like how I view the game, because I realize I don't know everything, innit? I kind of, he's done things and I'm like, bro, why are you doing this? And then I see it work. And then I understand the logic behind it after, like hindsight. Like, do you get? We're talking about it. We're talking about inverting your left back. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, you know, why is your striker on the right wing? Like, why is your striker dropping like all these things that I'm thinking, what the fuck are you doing this for? And then I'm like, right, it actually helps. It actually works somehow.
Right.
Like, so I don't really know, innit?
No, that's fair play. It's fair play. I mean, do you think he's done everything he could have done this season then, or the last season just gone? Considering that we didn't score as much goals, didn't get as much points. I mean, obviously, it's hard circumstances. You know, how do you, like I said, how do you think he's doing? You put in your, like I said, you know, faith in the man to take us into the next couple of years.
Yeah, man, definitely, man. Because you know what it is, and if he gets sacked, whoever the next guy is, I'm gonna give him the same fucking support. You know what I mean?
Fair play.
I actually like Arteta. I want him to win stuff, so everyone can just get off his fucking back. Like, you know what I mean? Because no one wants to win more than him, in my opinion. To be honest, because he's the one. He's living, eating, sleeping, breathing football. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing all this extra. I just pop up over here, watch a game here and there, and talk my little shit, and then think that I'm doing more than him to attribute to us winning. Like, do you get what I mean? He's the one. From watching that All or Nothing, maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I got fooled by the production and they put the right clips in the right places. Maybe I am. But the way I saw him going on and the decisions he was making, I thought, right, this is a guy I can stand behind. Pause. If I have to. This is a guy I can trust. I like the way he carries himself. Do you get what I'm saying? I like his seriousness. I like his softness. Pause with some players. I like how he demands more out of them. I like how he shouts at man when we're losing and stuff like that. I'm a fan, innit? I'm a fan, man.
Oh, fair play, man. Fair play. Maybe the production did it. Don't get it twisted, though. It's not like I've always not liked the Don, innit? Like, when you do and say the right things, I back it. Like, when I see things that I don't understand, I don't. But anyway, that's well and good. That's obviously your view. And a lot of rivals think the same. Like, he's so close. Maybe they're just saying that to gaslight, man. I don't know. Do you get it?
I don't trust him.
What do you think? What do you think of the rivals? What do you think? You know, what do you think the kind of shape they're in terms of? Is it going to be a 2-horse race next season? You reckon 3-horse race?
I feel like it'd be fun. So how far down is this race going?
Well, a lot of people, I mean, I think it will probably be City, Paul, and then I think it will be us and then the rest, if you know what I mean. Like, so we'll kind of we can kind of see them in the distance, but we're still kind of close to them, but the pack's kind of behind us, if you get me. That's what I think.
25 games in. if you're still in competition for the league after 25 games, are you in the race?
Yeah, you're in the race until you're not, in my opinion.
So then that's no, but that could be 20 teams at the start of the league. Do you know what I mean?
Could
We
be,
could say
it
everybody.
could be,
Do you know what I mean? So
it never usually.
if we can justify a period like of how many games you have to be in like in terms of competing for the league, still it's still mathematically possible for you to win the league. There has to be like a certain, I don't know if it's 20 games, 25 games, 30 games, 35 games. Then I think by 35 games, it will be fucking 2 teams or 1 team going for it.
Do you know the
30.
reason why I say that? Do you know the reason why I say that quickly is obviously because after 9 games last year, like obviously we was kind of lagging behind.
Spurs were going to win the league after 10 games.
After 10 games, the season before
the other year, apparently.
Exactly,
and look how that went.
Before that, and look how that went. However, if you're in our situation and you fall behind and you can't claw yourself back up out of that bucket, it becomes quite detrimental early. However, no one's talking about title race before Christmas or New Year's or nothing like that anyway. But I'm just talking like, like in terms of the rivals, how many do you think is going to be certified challengers? Because obviously Chelsea got top 4 last season. They won a Conference League. You know what I mean?
With their B team.
I'm just saying, Nottingham Forest did quite well. Newcastle did quite well. Do you think these guys are gonna break the mold? Is what I'm trying to get at. Do you think there's gonna be more than 1 or 2 teams vying for the, you know what I mean? That's gonna be kind of in a race for a good chunk of the season. Like you said, after 25 games, how many teams do you feel will be in it?
I think after 25 games, 4 teams could still be in it. I think.
Who do you think they will be?
I think were Newcastle 3rd or 4th?
I think they ended up like 4th in the end, didn't it? Were Chelsea 3rd? Or I don't even know. 3rd or 4th. I just kind of gave up looking at it, to be honest. Once we got 2nd, I gave up looking at it. Someone in the chat will let us know. I'm pretty sure Yasser was in there. Chelsea, where did you lot? I'm pretty sure Chelsea, they just scraped by though, innit? They just
got more faith in Magpies than Newcastle for some reason. I like Eddie Howe, so I'd say typical big 3: Arsenal, Liverpool, City, and I think Newcastle by 20-25 games could still be mathematically possible for them to win the league. Then I think by, could I say 30 games?
38 in the league.
No, I'm thinking 30 games will Newcastle still be in it. I think by 30 games it might go down to 3 teams. Between 30 and 35 games is
2.
It's 2 or 1. Could be 1. It could be 1.
Because obviously we know that Pep usually like goes hard, pause after. If you don't, If he don't, you know what I mean? Like if you don't win anything, and obviously they're spending Liverpool, I think it will be the usual suspects. I think I feel like, I don't know, man. Is there any kind of players that you think can come to Arsenal that can kind of catapult us to that next level then? Because obviously you're kind of like here and there about the Sesko and Gyökeres thing. Is there any player that is gonna really excite you that comes to, that can come to Arsenal that you're gonna be gassed about?
Remember, I don't. Was it with you? I don't know if it was with you when I said Eze. I said my dream window was Isaac Eze, and I think I made a mistake. I said this Fulham have a defender called Anderson, innit? And he's gone now. He's not there no more. I said Anderson, Eze, and Isaac. So Eze, you know what's weird, yeah, and I'm probably going to give you grounds to have a go at me here, and then we can get like the clip for the advert for the show. I'm saying, yeah. Eze and Madueke, and bearing in mind I don't really know much about Madueke, I'm just going off YouTube stuff. Eze and Madueke or Rodrigo. If you had to make a choice, my choice is Eze and Madueke over Rodrigo. Am I a madman?
You're not a madman, because Eze does make up a good portion of that. Eze makes up a good portion of that.
Am I stupid? I forget Madueke. Eze over Rodrigo. Am I an idiot?
You're not an idiot. You're not an idiot. But I want both of them. But I can see why you'd say that. I can see why you would say that. Eze covers multiple positions. Eze is ready right now. Like, I want Eze. I do want Eze, but I want them both. I do feel like I do. Do you know what it is? You know what it is with Eze? And I'm not saying that he can't bang. If we get say, I'll give it to you like this. Yeah, I would not take Rodrigo, and I would take Eze, right? If you guarantee me that we don't get Maddie Eggy bread, bro. If we don't get Maddie Eggy bread, if you guarantee me that, I will say fuck Rodrigo, get me Eze, and I'm good. I am good. I'm good. Because for me, a dream window, yeah, is my man, and he might be on his way to us. Yeah. Eze, like you said, that is to challenge Martin Odegaard, not cover for him, but challenge, and he can also do the left. So you'll be starting on the left wing with Odegaard in there. If Odegaard's flagging, maybe we can bring on Ethan on the left or Martinelli or whatever, and then we can put Eze. You understand? I want Eze. I want Eze bad. Yeah. Pause. Yeah. But my dream window would be those three: Eze, Gyökeres, and Rodrigo. I think if we was to land. It's insane, and people are like, you're a madman. We're not getting Rodrigo. That's not who we are. But for me, I think that's lazy, bro. Because in life, you want to try and progress yourself, innit? You get me? If you're just sitting around in your same old routine, then you're just you're gonna get moldy, innit? You're gonna get comfortable. I mean, you might be alright being comfortable, and that's good. That's cool on you. But you know, to say, oh, go and support that, or that's who we are. I hear it, but. I'm not the one keep telling me I'm not the one saying goosebumps. I'm not the one saying we're coming here to compete. I'm not the one saying be excited. This is coming from the club. Do you get it? So for once, I'm not saying every summer go mad, but for once, please, if you get me those players, right, I don't even think we need to have a mad transfer window like for the next couple of years. Do you see what I'm saying?
I hear you.
So I don't know. For me, I'm with you on the Eze 100%. If, like I said, if it's Eze or Rodrigo, I would rather Rodrigo because I feel like the need for an out-and-out touchline left wing demon is high. Do you understand? More high than us getting competition for Odegaard, for instance, or something like that. Do you get it? So, but that's just me. That's just me. But talk to me, man. I mean, what do you think about it?
You know, this is a mad interesting period for me, isn't it? Because this seems like the players that we're linked with, and I don't know if it's true or not, so I'm just going off hearsay because it could all be bollocks and we end up with some guys we've never heard of. But like it's a next. This team isn't built like that. Like, do you get what I mean? So it's like it's a skeptical time because it's like this whole solidity and everybody, the positional play and having that incorporated in our team and having to have a certain level of technical ability to fit into our team because of how meticulous Arteta is a big part of who we are. And now these exciting players that we're bringing in don't fit that mold to a degree. So now I'm just at a point where I'm thinking we're kind of in the next evolution stage. Do you get what I mean? Because when we went from, and it just makes me think, because how the fuck, like how can he be planning stuff this well? Because like, say for example, do you remember we used to play 5 at the back? We had Gabriel to the side, and I can't remember who else. Did Saliba play with Luis and Gabriel in the back 5? But I can't remember who the back 5 was anyway. But anyway, that like
Tierney, I'm pretty sure
Tierney, was Socrates there and all them man, they're still there.
I don't know if Socrates was there. You're talking about the start of Arteta's team.
We had a back 5, and then like we used that to incorporate so many things into our, like the playing out from the back, the solidity, the getting the ball playing defender to catch Aubameyang in his strength of just hanging on the last man and cutting in like Thierry and all that stuff. So we played that for a while. Then once the team got comfortable with that, he dropped the defender out. And then you see that player go a bit more forward. And then now it's like, yeah, now that you lot can handle this and you've got your confidence about you and what you're doing in terms of the positions of the team and all that stuff, I can take a man out there because it's second nature to you lot all now. You all know what you're doing. And I'm thinking, that's a fucking bang tidy transition. Do you get what I mean? For you to plan that, for that to work like that. And now I'm thinking, right, is the team at such a place now where we've had like we've had the first 2 times we finished second, the squad we had a few injuries here or there. For majority of it, we had the squad, but due to injuries and just bare bones and tiredness, like we didn't necessarily always have our starting 11 available to still play our like type of game fully. But the B grade of our game was still manageable to kind of get by a little bit. So now I know this philosophy is kind of instilled. I'm thinking like, is this the final, what do they call it, phase 5, like the final transformation where it's like, fucking hell, he's got this team built from literally the dirt all the way up now, and you've got no excuses now.
Well, yeah, I think we agree on that. I think we definitely agree on that last bit. You got no, and do you feel like that now? You got to get across the line with something, man. I mean, for me, look, I think it's just before I let you go. I think it's a bit hyperbolic to say, because the dopamine's gonna slap. You know what I mean? If we won the FA Cup again or we won the Carabao, we got Wembley, the dopamine will slap. You know what I mean? Like for me, I think just leaving with something next season will be enough. But
like, it won't be views, man. It won't be, man.
I'm just saying, like for me, I'm saying cup double, but I know myself, innit? You get me to Wembley next year in the final when we win, yeah, I might be talking differently. I'm not too ashamed to say that, shameless, you know, like that. But half a decade, bro. I mean, how long does it take to build a team,
bro? But that's how far we were fucking behind. Because think about it, all of this team where it's been built to. He still ain't got a fucking striker, bro.
Hopefully soon.
Still ain't got a fucking striker. And bro, you see me, yeah. I'm the biggest defender of what's going on. Like I get slant. Like I read the comments. Like, do you know what I mean? I know how they feel about me. I know what. Did you get what I see what happens to a girl. I see what happens to a girl. Like, do you get what I'm saying? So I see all that shit, and I'm thinking, as much as I believe you and I got faith in you, Arteta. Buy a fucking striker now, my brother. Listen. At least get rid. Just shut them up, bro.
That's everyone in the world. I'm starting to think he's allergic to them now, Chinks. I swear to God. Like Hives, he's saying, "Oh, goosebumps." It's Hives, brother. It's a striker coming in. You know what I mean? Bro, I don't know, man. But yeah, no, man. It's always good. It's always good to hear from the other side and to see what you get me, what they're thinking, what you guys are how you're seeing it. Because like I said, I'm looking at it. I'm like, we're in the upside down. Spurs are winning cups. We still ain't got a striker. As you said, like it's
the cups was plural, though, man.
You know what I mean?
Don't do that. That was singular.
Singular. Hey, bro, they're in the Super Cup, bro. It's coming, bro. They're going in. Yeah, they're going into. Pause. They're going into regions that you get me. We've never been before, bro. We have to go into the TARDIS to see our success, you know, like that. But nah, man, you get me. It's always interesting. Like I said, Chinese whispers with the eyes. Big up Capo HD saying big up panel. Arteta won't be sacked. Board aim is top 4 only. Yeah, it looks like that. To be honest with you, it looks like that. Business is good, isn't it? Business is good. He's had more than enough time. Some fans feel that. Some fans don't. This is what we have these shows for. Fans put pressure, but board won't. Yeah. Winning kills all. It really does, man. It really does. If we would have I done the Carabao final last season for Liverpool and Newcastle, putting down them scars. I was jealous, bruv. I'm telling you, we would have won that Carabao, bruv. Like maybe the civil war, maybe that rift would have been finally healed. I'm telling you, bro. Winning cures a lot. It really does. Big up Capo and BX. Let me ask you about yourself, though, my bro. Big up your channel. You get me? Like, what do you do over there? What's the aim? What have people got to look forward to?
You know what? I'm just trying to just grow it. Pause, man. I think now I'm just what am I doing on my channel? And you know, I do lives and streams here. Yeah. I'm still kind of in the process of trying to figure it out. So now I'm just trying to, because I do podcasts, but not only football ones. I just do like other podcasts, like so.
Yeah, talk about it.
I've been quite lucky. Podcast has been good to me. I've been invited on a lot of platforms in it, but now I'm just trying to get because I was doing the game backwards, pause, like for a while. Do you get what I mean? So when I would go and make content with people, I wasn't putting any of it on my platform. Right. I was just going out and doing content on everyone else's platform, and then A producer that was working with me, big up West, said to me one day that, Lana, you need to put all this content you're doing, and China as well. Big up China.
Fast Lane Wiz?
No.
Okay.
It's Wes McKenzie, I think his name is.
Okay.
And even China, because China does this as well, but I don't know why I didn't listen. So I'm thinking, yeah, I'm just being honorable. It's their content. I'm not going to use it. I'm going to make my own content. Like, do you get what I mean? I'm going to do something separate. But no, they was like, no, you're not getting paid to go and do these podcasts. They're making money off you. So it's only right that you put the content that you're making on your own channel. Like, do you get what I mean? So that's what my goal is now. So I've got a playlist of about over like probably 300 podcasts I've fucking been on, and I'm just trying to clip that up and put that in on my channel. So I've got like a little, I don't know, like it's like an index or catalog of stuff that I've done on the internet. So I'm going to do that. That's going well. So that's all I've got. As you said, I've got over 500 subscribers from doing that. I remember I had my channel for years before, and I didn't have these subscribers. Trying to do lives here, do a vlog here, doing this there, all of this stuff here. So that I'm mainly doing that right now, and then I'm just gonna, once it's monetized, I'm gonna start doing some other productions, because I got a few producers and like cameramen that want to work with me and make some content and stuff like that. So,
of course, man.
Yeah, I'm just on the way to
famous out here.
Nah,
you said this nigga famous to get me now. I always know the story, bro, because they get me, like you said, innit? I always catch man on these different pods and bossing joke. And like I said, it's not just football only. This is a very funny guy. You get me? So pause in case anyone's, you get me? Yeah, but you get me? He's comedic. Let me say that. Yeah, and you get me? So go and show him all the love in the world, innit? Don't be pagans. Go and subscribe to his channel. You get me? A lot of people probably know him already. He's been on Never a Foul as well. Been on,
oh yeah, big up Never a
Foul. Never a Foul. You get me?
Fam Zone.
Yeah, Fam Zone. Tottenham, is it Kings TV and all that? You get it?
Kings TV.
Yeah, bro. So you're doing your thing. Bro. You get me? Doing your thing. Let me give you the clap. No STD. Hold on.
Fire. Yeah.
Yeah,
football YouTube's good though, man. I like it over here, man.
Yeah, you're liking how it goes, but it can be political though. It can be political, bro. It can get that way, but at the same time, you know what I mean. If you're just true to yourself, man, you can't really go wrong. Do you know, like that? So that's it, man. You get me doing big things, and always welcome on this channel. Jumped on Intervention a few times as well, and of course, if you ever need to do anything on your channel, I'm about, you know, like that. Big up Capo. He said, yeah, he scored against us in 2023. This is how behind I am on the chat. I don't think I've ever get through the whole chat. Big up Tony, Hammers Football TV. Congratulations on 1K as well. He's Tone, make sure you guys are clicking on the name and the title and subscribing to my guest. Big up, don't waste the trip. Hope you're good, Gary. Big yourself up, bro. Make sure you're all subscribing to him. Let's get some links into the channel. Big up BBK, man. First ever super chat as well, man. That's a moment right there. Big yourself, BBK, man. Definitely appreciate that, man. Definitely. Big up Hammers. He's saying, Gary, hello. He said, big up, bro. I know how hard you work for it. But big up you, bro. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Definitely having to put the time and the hours in. So, you know, hopefully, you know, bigger and better. The community grows bigger and better, and we help everyone out. There's going to be plenty of members-only streams as well coming, where you can promote your thing, promote your business, jump on with man if you want to do that, pause, you know, like that, like get your face on the channel. Like, we want to give back. We've always been about that, innit? So that's what we're trying to do. Ross, we got some gobbledygook in there. Is that a link? Big yourself up, my guy. Said follow BBK. Yeah, definitely follow BBK, man. Show him all the love. Hammer's link is in there. Big up Tony each and every time. Big up Everest. Views, I dropped you a message on. Yeah, I'll check that out, bro. You can get me on Insta as well, X. You can also get Chinks over there. Well, I don't know about X, but definitely get him on Insta. Find him on Twitch as well. Yeah. Is it Twitch? It is Twitch, isn't it? Find him on Twitch as well, man. Follow him up over there. Big up every time. Hammers, big yourself up, man. DG2, big yourself up. He said, reminder to the Muslims and the non-Muslims in here, revive the hearts in the remembrance of Muhammad. Peace be upon him, the greatest of men to walk the earth. Read his biography. Send salawats. I mean, I'm not a religious guy, but you know, I appreciate what religion does for people, you know, like that. I don't follow no religion, bro, but I you know, if it helps you in your life, I ain't gonna tell you otherwise. You know, like that. Everest's link is in there. Big yourself up. And saying the greatest. Big up DG2, man. Big up Tony saying, so now you have new coach Gabriel Heinzer. What do you think about that? What do you think about that, man? I thought that come a bit left field, bro. I'm like, raw. That's a bit mad, isn't it?
Bare yellow and red cards touchline next season for us. Watch. Bare of that.
He's
Him and
gonna be
Arteta.
assistant coach, right? He's not just coming in as some backroom don or whatever.
Nah, I think he's in these other jobs. I see him on the pitch, not on the pitch, but in the dugout. So
In the dugout and all that.
yeah,
So maybe
you know, it's mad because the guy he's replacing, is it Cuesta, Carlos Cuesta or something like that?
Yeah.
Have you ever? Do you remember? Do you know who he is?
Oh, what did he used to manage?
Maybe, I don't know, but he was the assistant. But he's, if you remember the All or Nothing DVD, yeah, he was the guy that he was mad, like he was extremely nice. Like you'd hear him talking to the players, like he'd be walking with them with his arm around them, like talking to them like in depth. He was like a people's person. So you having like just we're talking to Saka, Ben White, like how's the family, how's this, how you feeling? Like he was like the what's the relationship manager of the dug. Do you get what I mean? Because Arteta's a bit fiery. He's nice and he cares a bit, but he's fiery. He's a bit. You shout at you. You saw how he goes on. He's loud. He's not really soft paws. Do you get what I mean? So they were a nice balance. Heinzer is Arteta with volume turned up, fiery. So I'm curious to see how this dynamic is gonna work, because it's like, you know, Wenger was nice. He wanted to know about you, know about your son, know about your dog, cared about you like in depth, and that kind of got that was to our detriment at sometimes. Ozil will be off for a back injury mysteriously. Like everybody's got a nice time. It was nice and easy. So Carlos Cuesta reminds me of that. Do you get what I'm saying? But then there's the Fergie environment. We get a boot in your head. Like, do you get what I mean? So this seems like we're moving into that environment. We're dropping this friendly thing out. We're just on smoke.
Indigestion only in it next season, bruv. You know, like that fiery. I hear it, bro. I just thought it came out of left field. I was like, raw. Like, like that. I was like, okay, I remember him. That's about all. But yeah, but you're right. Thinking about it, that's mad. You kind of want to have night and day in it. We're just gonna have. It's just gonna be dark, you know. Dark. I hear it. Yeah, still hello everyone. Hope your mum is doing well. Views. Big up to you, man. She is, man. A lot better now, man. Appreciate you for checking in, man. That's what the community's about. E Ross is putting Yassers in there. Big up, man. Tony Chinks, I sub to you. Big up, Tony, man. Appreciate that.
Big up, Tony, man.
Big up everyone, man. Come on, man. Go and show man some love. Go and show him some love. It's not just footballs, all sorts of stuff over there. Big up Simply Ace. Jokerez has scored lots of goals in the Portuguese league, but the PL is a big step. Darwin Nunes has struggled and he banged in goals for fun. I am sure he will do better than Sesko. Listen, it's an unknown. It's an unknown. You get me? Both of those guys, Sesko and Jokerez, it's an unknown. None of them, you know what I mean? With Jokerez, he played championship for a couple of seasons. You know, he's got a bit of a bigger sample size, but it's an unknown. It definitely is. The only thing is, like I was saying to Chinks earlier, he's just more of a calculated risk. I don't think Sesko's done enough in world football just yet. Just yet. The next two seasons, the money as well. Yeah, it's the
set, because you know what, these the younger players are selling for more than older players now. The game's changing. There's not much sell-on value in old players. You know, back in the day, you'd pay 100 M's for someone who's 30, or like that ain't happening no more. That's done and dusted. So that is even if it don't go well, we can still sell him on for good money. And if it does go well, we can sell him on for stupid money. That Sesko buy. So that's just it's a better it's a better investment if you're thinking externally of goals directly on the pitch.
Right.
But sell-on value, he has way more. So that's the more Wenger buy, the more logical business. Like, do you get what I mean?
No, I get it. And yeah, I don't disagree. Big up BBK. I changed the fans too, to be fair. Yeah, big up, man. Simply Ace is laughing. Big yourself up. But with more fans who demand we win. Okay, fair play. E Ross, he done out here. That what he done out here? That's what's chinks. I don't know. I don't know what that
No,
was.
because that was when I said or what.
Oh right. Yeah, no, I get that. Right. See, sometimes I'm like a toddler, bro. You just gotta rein me in it. You know, when they got the little reins, they go wandering off. Oh, a candy. Just gotta pull me back in, you know, like that. Big up, man. Big up Evos each and every time. Big up Hyper. If Arteta don't win the league, then I'm going to put my middle finger. Hey, we're all gonna be mad, bro. We're all gonna be mad. We need that all what merch. Hey, you see it there, chinks? They're giving man ideas already, bro. It's the all what merch.
Right.
I hear it. Big up Mr. Battered Liverpool fans. Spurs want to talk about that. I mean, geez, let's not talk about that. I mean, they're not even doing too much though. They're back in the champs. They won the Europa League. I thought they were going to be doing business this summer, and so far, I saw on Sky Sports News today it said Spurs have signed a Japan defender. That's all it said. It didn't even say his name. It just said Japan defender.
They did it a pro evolution way.
I said, yeah, that's a disrespect, bro. Man, just didn't even give his name. Man, just said Japan defender. I said, allow it.
Really?
Big up, man. He said, Chinks, what did he say? Your boy Arteta even told Willian, we will win the CL in 3 years, apparently. I'm just saying. Yeah, Ross.
Willian was a free transfer, man.
Really,
and he didn't cost us nothing to leave. He just left him to up his contract. That's good business. That's good business.
Yeah, I just came up off the money. Yeah, just said fuck it, come up off the money and move. I hear it. Big up Gavin L. Welcome on in. Please make sure you guys are smashing the like for me and following my guests. Don't be pagans. Wife for having a little boy in you. I did say pause. I did say pause. But yeah, definitely wife for that. Big up Simply Ace. He said when Arsenal signed. We say Norgard. I thought it said Norigard. I was thinking Noriega for 1 minute just there, man. N-O-R-E. Nori. I was getting mad. He said, I burst out laughing. He is not the sort of guy that would take you to the title. Yeah, I get it. He's 31. I get it. You know, the age was the thing with Gyökeres, but it's not a thing with. I get it. I hear it. However, I'm just like, boy, because everyone kept telling me, yeah, be patient. We're doing these ones because it's easy. The gold dust is gonna come. I'm like, all right, cool. But based on what? Because the history tells you the gold dust rarely comes. You know what I mean? It rarely comes. But like I said, Chinese whispers, man.
You know what that is? You see, like the process of our team building though is like we have young players in it. They've grown now; they're a bit more mature. But we've always had like young players in a good amount of positions on our pitch. But our six ain't young. Our six is never a young guy. From it was Partey, Torreira, Guendouzi. No, it's a mature Jorginho. Declan Rice dropped there. He's maybe only like 25 or whatever his age is. But in terms of the games he's played, he's mature. He's not young. He's not inexperienced. That's a mature. Arteta will have young man pause other places in the pitch, like on the wings and all of that. But at the six, it's not happening. At the six, he wants maturity. Zubimendi's 26. Norgard is 30 or whatever, 31 as they say. So that's just the type of play. We're not getting no young guy who's going to get put in that position and pause. He's going to get to stay there and he's going to run the whole team unless he's got the experience or unless there's an elder head alongside him to walk him through that. But it's just circumstance for the role. Who else fits that age? That's not going to cost you ridiculous money. Not to mention you've just replaced the player that's leaving with Zubimendi. So it's a weird angle to attack it from, and it just shows your perspective of what your narrative is. If we make he's 10 M's, nothing. Plus 2 add-ons, nothing. Premier League ready. He can progress the ball. It's a no-brainer. But man, want to have it from the angle that he's not going to win you the league. But what does that mean? Your squad wins you the league. Like and even if you're going to name one player, that player's in the squad. Like, do you get what I mean? It's just a way to have a goal. Was West Brown what man you needed to win the league? No, but he's got a medal. Like, it's just a way to have a goal.
Yeah, speak it.
It's literally just a way to have a goal. I don't know if you don't. Maybe it's because I'm old. I'm going to be 40 soon. I can just see what people are doing. I'm already there. Yeah, but it's just a way to have a goal. When you signed Norgard for barely no money, considering you've already spent more money on the player who's going to be primary in that position, pause, like, bearing in mind that, but I'm just going to choose this one little thing that's happened. You might as well say, fuck Kepa. Kepa's not going to make us win the league. You spent 5 mils, have a go at him as well. Like, it's just a way to have a goal.
I hear it. See, I would. But I hear it. But this ain't, like I said, it's not about me. It's about you. It's a safe space to get me. I hear it. The chat is going mad. Big up BPK, Willian, Louise, Sterling, Havertz. And like I said, Aaron, big up Aaron Talks Arsenal. He always says people listen with their eyes. You know, like if you present a fact and then you've got kind of stuff to show for. I say it's Chinese because we all see things differently. We all do. And you can't be like drawn out for that. It's just how you see it. It's how you see it. And like I said, we don't do echo chamber, man. And it's good to hear. So because I like I said, I wake up every day. I'm like, oh, look at this. Oh, look at that. You know what I mean? I'm not buoyed by what I'm seeing. So it's good to know that, you know, the club can still, I don't know, do that for some people. Let me just put it like that. Big up Everest, he said, even Ox left our club and won almost everything with us. Oh, yeah, you're a Liverpool fan. I keep forgetting that sometimes. Big up Everest. He said, no, Nabry went off and won Bundesliga and CL. Yeah, a lot of our players that we've got rid of have kind of gone on and done well. I won't even hold you on that one. Big up Kwaja, hope you're good, man. He's saying big up Chinks, my guy. Big up, man.
Big up Kwaja.
Make sure you're subscribing to the broski. Name is in the title. But yeah, man, nearly an hour and a half, man. These things only usually go on for an hour, man. Again, I was just trying to get through to the chat, man. I was just trying to see if there was any questions, but bro, I can't say it's a bad problem to have, but I struggle to get to the bottom of my chat. You understand? But you know, and I am sorry for it, people. We said big up BBK Sports, my guy. Rich Money Makers, Chelsea fan in the building. Big up, man. Big up Legend Views. Everyone hit the like and subscribe. It's free and takes seconds. Hope you're well, man. Yeah, man. I'm good, man. Hope you're good, my guy. Thank you for passing through. Nice to see you back here. Yeah, man, Kwaja, I think he might even have been on with us one of these days, man. Big up Dio. Views would be crashing out 2 weeks ago if someone just said what Chink said. No, this is under the lens, though. If this is intervention, then yeah. And we've had that, you know what I mean? But it's always respectful. We definitely don't see eye to eye on everything, but like I said, it's always respectful, man. This is under the lens, though, so definitely ain't going to be crashing out on the guest. Big up Kwaja, big up, man. Oh, no, Chinks watched All or Nothing. He under the programming. I said programming. Yeah. He said fat. Yeah. Maybe that's the case.
I'm in the cult, rude boy.
I had to watch that in piece. I couldn't even watch it all in one. That's how much it annoyed me. But that's like I said, we both see different things. Chinese whispers with the eyes, man. You know, like that. Big up Mr. Battered. He said, well, Arteta has 15.6 million year reasons to be invested, I guess. Of course. He ain't gonna want to go. He ain't gonna leave. Let me just say
he gets 15 M's a year.
Yeah, no one's leaving that. He
gets 15 million pounds a year.
15.6 a year he gets.
No, seriously. That's insane.
You didn't know that?
No, but a year, or not for the length of his contract.
A year, bro. A year. He's got a 3-year contract. You get me? I think he might have 2 years left after next season. 15.6, bro. Man's getting a drop of like 1.25 million a month. Yeah, man ain't leaving that for nothing. He never got that as a player. No way.
15.6 million pounds.
Bro, seeing is believing. You know what I mean? You get me? That's what I'm trying to say. Seeing is believing, boy. You listen with your eyes. He gets that kind of money a year, bro. And you don't think there should be a bit of pressure to get across the line in one trophy? Like, come on.
See, this is why I'm this football stuff's ridiculous, man.
I would listen. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm shameless, yeah. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but you want to give me 15.6 million a year? Maybe I'd be on what Arteta's on, bro. Everything's fine, guys. Internal solutions, you get me, bro. I'm just saying, bro. It's a lot of Ross Clark money. People weren't getting paid that kind of money back in the day, bro. Football's gone mad. We're seeing Alanga. Big up Newcastle for once. Alanga. Here we go to Newcastle, 55 million.
How do you feel about that?
About what? About Arteta?
No, Alanga.
Yeah, I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I like Alanga.
No, but don't you think that? Do you think that's a good deal for Nottingham Forest?
I think it's a good deal for them. I don't know about 55 M's. I don't know if he's worth that. If he had another couple of seasons like he did last season, then we can talk. For me, 30 to 35, I thought that would get you Alanga. But tell me,
No,
man,
but
what's your thoughts, bro?
But don't you think after the season that Nottingham Forest had, a
Do you think
very
they've
good
been
season?
lowballed? You think they've been lowballed? Sorry.
No, I think it's not even the money. It's the aesthetics of it.
Right.
It's what it's saying. Like,
Right.
because I'm thinking after the season that you've just had and where Newcastle were, I know you didn't get Champions League, but you was vying for a Champions League spot as a Nottingham Forest as a Nottingham Forest fan and stuff like that. I know it fell apart at the end a bit and you didn't, but this year you've proved yourself that you can maybe hang with the big boys. Pause a little bit, like, do you get what I mean? And Newcastle are the big boys closer to you than some of the other big boys. So this outside looking in, you selling them just being able to just walk over to you and pick one of your best players like Bayern Munich do to everybody else in the league. It's a move where we're above you. Go back down in your little. Go back down to where you like. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That maybe if they sold it to City or Arsenal or that, but Newcastle is just like
they just little broed it. I hear it. Yeah.
You get what I mean? Like,
yeah. No, that's a great point, bro. I didn't even look at it like. I just thought, why is Nottingham Forest selling him when we're looking to try and push on? That's all I thought. That was my first. Yeah. But that's a good point. Now, I never thought about them directly selling to Newcastle, though. I didn't. I just thought, why are you selling one of your best players? But yeah, that's a great point, man. That's a great point. Big up Simply Ace saying you say that, but he's been given 5 years just to give him another. I don't know if he'll get another contract on top of this, on top of the one he's just signed, because you got to remember he signed it with his last season or whatever. So he's just signed a new contract. So yeah, big upside. He reckons he'll get to the end of the contract. Maybe he will. Maybe we will get across the line with something. And just, like I'm saying, turn me into a top gooner, innit? Do that. Because if I'm wrong, Arsenal are winning. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I'm here for that. But yeah, listen, I've got half an hour before my next show as well, and I want to go and bun my zoo and have a little juice and all that. Yeah, Chinks, this has been amazing as always, man. Thank you for coming through, my guy. I definitely appreciate it. Yeah, man.
Overdue, bro. Overdue,
innit? Overdue. It was my bad because obviously you knew we had a close family member pass and all that. But
you allow me on your channel every day, bro. It ain't never your bad. Big up you, man. I appreciate you, man. I see you putting your work in. I'm proud of what you're doing. It gives me faith.
We're trying, man. We're trying out here. We're trying. We're definitely trying to be consistent, man. But thank you ever so much, man. Have you got anything like you got coming up that people can look forward to over on your channel?
Nah, man. Just big up the chat, big up views, man. If you want to find me here. I'll be here.
You'll be here.
Subscribe, like here. You get me?
I love that. No, but on the real though, make sure you go over and subscribe to his channel. All you got to do is click the name in the title, and that will bring you right over to Chinks. Let's see who we can pass you good fellows over to today. Let's have a little look at it. Let's see who's live. There's probably loads of people, to be honest, man. Numbers have been going up and down, but I have appreciated the guys that's come through. Playback gang, I'm going to need you guys to smash the like for me as well, and to share it and to do all that good stuff. But yeah, man, that's been Under the Lens. Chinks, it's been wicked. Let's see, we've got Carefree Lewis, Chelsea fan. Oh, hey, we got the gaffer. We got Lee Gunner, mate, doing it.
I knew he was the gaffer.
We got the captain. Yeah. Like that. So we'll send you guys over there, man. There's only a few of you left anyway, man. But nothing but love. Honestly, really appreciate it, Chinks. Big yourself up. Big up all you good people. Go over and say views raid over in Lee's chat. And we'll see you back in half an hour for Clean Through 1-on-1. Big yourselves up, everyone. Peace, man. Peace, love.